I had Ken Shamrock a bit over a year ago, I think, interviewing in that very chair, and I told him the very same story. It was his match with you in the Valentine's Day Massacre pay-per-view. It's the one where you win the belt. And I said, do you remember a specific thing where Ryan Shamrock, your supposed sister, is outside and she forgets the big spot to slap him? So Ken Shamrock's standing there really intense, and then as loud as he can, right in front of the camera, he just goes, slap me, as loud as he can in the camera, and then goes, psh, and then he turns around and goes, just the... It's so fantastic. Did you see that happening from the ring where he yells slap me as hard as possible?
I did not. I don't recall seeing that. Maybe I did at the time, and maybe I laughed, but I don't recall it at this time. No, no.
No, never mind.
That's funny. That's funny.
Ryan Shamrock. Now, was she another one out of a model catalog kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where she came from. I think, if I recall correctly, I think we first met her in Houston, Texas, if I remember correct. I could be wrong about that, but I think it was Houston. And or she was out of Houston. I think she was living in Houston at the time, maybe. And but she was cool to work with. She was a lot of fun. She was easy to work with. She took instructions well. That whole thing with Ken Shamrock, that's actually news to me. I don't really recall that actually happening, but maybe it did. It was just one of those things that happens in the ring. It's just kind of a normal thing, so you don't really, log it away in the memory. It's like, oh yeah, that just happened, and oh well, Shamrock was fun to work with. Ryan Shamrock at the time, yeah, she was a lot of fun to work with.
Was it weird for you to see Ken and Ryan, the on-screen brother and sister, dating in real life?
Yeah, not gonna lie. I remember the first time I saw them together. I walked into a restaurant. I think it might have been a Perkins. I think it was either Perkins or Denny's, one of those two. I remember Tess and HR, and I walked in there, and we see Ken Shamrock and Ryan way off in a corner all by themselves. And I don't even think they knew we were there. We kind of looked and said, oh, look at that. Those two are riding together. And then we just went off to our table, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a little odd to see that. That's for sure.
Is it just a don't ask, don't tell? Well, all right. Just move on.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. I never really brought it up to him too much after that. It was just kind of one of those things that, oh well. I remember Ken's wife at the time. And now maybe they were broken up by that point. I don't know. Maybe that's why they broke up. I don't know. But I remember his wife was he had a Latin wife, and she came to a couple of the arenas, and she was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I looked over at Ken. I said, Ken, how the hell did you score that? But soon after that, I guess he started a relationship with Ryan Shamrock, and off to the races he was.